Each and every day from past 1 week, I am actually gaining 6 to 800 followers
Wow.
every day, and I'm truly blessed with this thing. That I'm really shocked myself that how it is happening. But
On IG, he goes by loner with the phone. For questions for an influencer, then it's on. How to start? What's the trick? Can you help? Take a pic. It's the loner with the phone. Now, let's get it lit. This is 4 questions with social media famous.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back to the podcast. A podcast which, again, I'm recording with fitness icon. But what could I do? Like, these fitness people are the only ones who are making it big on social media. So, yeah, I have to find fitness people. So, today we have really amazing Pia Singh with us. Hi, Pia. Welcome to the show.
hi, thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much for doing it. We'll start with basic questions. Just tell us about yourself. Like what does your day look like? What do you do?
So, okay. I am basically an IT professional. That is my primary profession, and I insist on speaking that because people just think that maybe I'm just an Instagrammer or a fitness enthusiast. It's not like that. I'm a regular girl, and my day is just I wake up early, 5 to 6, and I hit gym for half an hour or one. Then I go to office. I have a 9 to 5 job, and after my work, I go back to gym, and yeah, that's my life. Nothing else, just work and gym.
Okay, great. So basically, okay. So you go to gym early in the morning. Then again, like once you're done with the office, you again go to job, like gym.
Yeah.
Like it's 2 times a
Mm-hmm.
day.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And
It is not necessary everybody to hit gym twice a day. It totally depends upon their goal.
Mhm.
But I am actually aiming to become a bikini competitor next year.
Mhm.
So that require much training than a
Mhm.
regular person, but I have
Wow.
to manage it with my work. So for that purpose, I have to hit gym at least 3 to 4 hours in a day. But if somebody who is just aiming
Mhm.
to be a fit person and a healthy body, then 1 hour workout is enough along with the healthy diet.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good. So, basically, like, how stressful is this IT job? Like, what kind of field is it in?
It is not at all. I think that I believe a healthy mind is a healthy body, and I totally love my work. I do not aim to quit my job. I have a degree in something, and I
Mhm.
love working. I have a medical background,
Mhm.
and I love to balance both of my profession. So there's no stress. Obviously, IT work has a lot of work, different time zone we have to work, but I try to manage both whenever
Wow.
I have that time
Because,
period. Yeah.
because, like, uh, as training for bikini fitness, it takes a lot of diet and it takes a lot of workout and a lot of your time goes into that. Other than that, like,
Mm-hmm.
managing your job itself is very tough. It gets very tough.
Initially, it was, I
Hmm.
guess, because I wasn't able to manage it. But it is, I tell you, discipline is the only thing. Every day, my day starts at 5:30 and my day ends at 10:30. I'm not a socialized person. Whatever I have to
Hmm.
do, whatever meetings or friends gathering, whatever I am supposed to be, I intentionally do it on Saturdays or Sundays because I have my work off that time. I live separately from my parents because of
Hmm.
my work. They're in Himachal. I'm in Chandigarh. It's not a far distance, just
Hmm.
2.5 hour distance, but still, I could only manage to visit my parents three or once in 3 or 4 months
Okay.
because I cannot ruin my diet and sleeping hours a lot. They are
Yeah.
many much
Because
important. But I'm thankful that my family is very much supportive to me in this thing.
that's good because people don't think like that, but it goes like this only. basically how fitness. What you said, discipline. So when you are actually doing everything same to same day to day, then it's easier to get disciplined towards workout. But when you don't have a certain time, because when you wake up with the mindset, okay, I have to go to gym, I have to go to office. It's gonna be the same day, and you won't miss gym in the evening because you have been doing that on regular basis. But for other people who have been like, all right, I'll just go in the evening, I'll maybe go on this time or that time, that just takes you out of discipline. So yeah, it's great.
I think people need to realize that I think as I told you that I have a medical background and I
Hmm.
work somewhere where everybody is medically sound, but I found it is very strange that everybody's looking after short-term goals. Like I have
Hmm.
to attend a wedding next week. I want to drop 2 kg, 3 kg. It is not like that. Fitness is really a lifestyle. You will get results only with the consistent efforts, and that is the only thing that keeps me going every day. I do not
True.
think this way that I will be competing on stage next month, or that is a very big goal. Say, as for a regular person, if you think
Hmm.
that you're gonna have six-pack abs next month, that's not gonna happen. You have
Exactly.
to be consistent and disciplined with it.
Exactly. Exactly.
So yeah, and that is the only thing that matters with
Exactly.
every person, whatever the
Because
goal it is.
yeah, because
Yeah.
last podcast we had it with Shred Singh. We had it
Mm-hmm.
with Shred Singh, and we he told a very amazing thing regarding the same. He said that that the body, like if you're into natural bodybuilding, it's the worst thing that is there is expectations, because people just have that kind of short-term expectation. Just forget about it. Like if you the body you kind the kind of body the you have seen on screen and all that, the kind of body you
Yeah.
want, it may take even 8 years to get that kind of body, but you
Yes,
just have to
exactly.
forget about it and continue doing it. And because people who just expect short term results, that either they fall into a wrong trap of not doing it naturally, or they just quit in between because they think that they are not getting results. But it takes a lot of time and effort. It's majorly about
It is
consistency.
very simple. It is very simple. I think the whole fitness uh, is amalgam of right training, right diet, and right sleep, and that has to go on. It is not just an hour of working out in the gym that will only cause breaking of your muscles, if and that is has to be done in a trained manner so that you break a particular muscle to the
Hmm.
extent it is required. The fitness is a 24-hour job. After you hit the gym and break your muscles, you need to eat right food at right timings throughout the day, and you need to have enough sleep. It applies to everybody who wants to be fit,
Hmm.
because because the as I said, that is the amalgam of the three things: working out, diet, and sleeping process. If these three things are balanced, you will have a fit body.
Ex-
Nothing else is required.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay, so
Mm.
how you started with ESN? Because I have seen a lot of ESN athletes, and the way they are representing the brand, it's really great. Because like ESN have chosen their athletes very carefully, and the way they are representing the brand, it's really good. The way you guys are doing. So how you started with working with ESN?
I'm very, very honored to be chosen by ASN as an athlete, because when they chose me, up till now I'm just a lifestyle athlete. I have not participated in a competition, but
Hmm.
it was just I was being approached by the ASN team when I had around 8 to 10,000 followers. But I always been very intelligent with my Instagram account.
Hmm.
I don't know. I always like to educate people about everything I'm experiencing in my life. It was an amazing experience working with. It is still now the very amazing experience working with ESN, because as you said that they
Hmm.
have a lot of athletes from different backgrounds, and
Hmm.
they give opportunity to each and every person who is actually uh, a determined and disciplined and a deserving candidate.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
yeah.
So, how young were you? Like, what's your age right now, and how young were you when you started on social media? like on
It's
Instagram,
just
basically?
6 months back. It's just six
Oh
months
wow.
back.
Oh wow. So it.
I started on, I think by the end of May, I started putting my pictures on Instagram, and I just shared my transformation picture, which happened in 2 or 3 months.
Hmm.
And I gave this credit to Nikhil Watts because I met
Hmm.
him through an event, and before that, I was not aware of right diet and training. I used to go gym and do whatever it takes to, but I was not getting enough results. But he is like
Hmm.
he is like, I don't know, but he's in this field since a very long time. So
Hmm.
under his training, I actually was started getting results,
Hmm.
and I just put I one day I just put my picture of transformation, and I think I started gaining good followers on Instagram, and then
Wow.
I thought like people are getting motivated through me, so why not to continue it?
Because
So
it's
yes, it
very
started
short
that way.
time to become big on Instagram, like 30K, more than 30K. It takes a lot of effort from for other people, like normal people, to become that big. But in 6 months
I'm
period, what do
telling
you
you
think?
truly,
What do you think like
I'm
could be?
telling you, I'm truly blessed to have this thing because I don't know. I'm very, very blessed with this thing because each and every day from past 1 week, I am actually gaining 600 to 800 followers
Wow,
every day, and I'm truly blessed with this thing that I'm really shocked myself that how it is happening, but it is love. I'm gaining from my followers and nothing else, I guess.
amazing,
I'm getting
amazing.
appreciated with the work I'm doing, and that's why I'm aiming to go ahead in this field, like to
Exactly,
become a
you
bikini
should,
competition next year.
you should totally. But what do you think could be the reason? Like, if you have to give someone advice, what do you think you are doing different that you are getting that much followers so that other people can follow that journey?
I think that I'm quite honest with whatever I am. If you look my Instagram account, I started when I was a chubby girl,
Mm-hmm.
and I shared my I was not that chubby. It was like I was not toned. I
Mm-hmm.
had my photo shoot done that point of time when I was not having that good body. Even I'm not having that good body right now also,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm not ashamed of putting it forward. And I always say that I'm IT professional and a fitness enthusiast. I have been reached out with people like, please give us some training tips. Reached out from different people that they want training plan or exercise plan or diet plan from me, but although I am masters in science and I have a
Mm-hmm.
degree and I think I know quite much about all these things, but I say this honestly to the people that I am not someone from whom you can take correct diet plan and training plan, because I'm not a degree holder in that, and
Mm-hmm.
that one needs to understand. I think my Instagram account is going good maybe because I'm just honest, and I'm a very professional person. I take my Instagram account as well very professionally.
Yeah,
I
because.
like to put pictures done by the professional photographers, and if I am supporting any brand, I like to speak about that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does actually mean? I'm not the person who just hold the product and
Hmm.
just pretty face. I do not want to be that person. I literally use that product and I speak about that product. Because I feel that yeah, I should justify with the
Because
product as well.
nowadays, like what happens, so people, like, your account is growing constantly because you have been sharing your honest journey with people, and there are many people who could have related to like your Instagram and your journey. But usually what happens in this field, especially when it comes to social media field, anyone, like you said, you are not someone who will go ahead and give advices or fitness advices to people just because you got fit. Because nowadays what happens is, like, anyone who gets fit, they think the same formula will work for anyone or everyone, and they start becoming the
I should tell
online
you
coach and
honestly,
everything.
this is the topic I am actually mm, like quite tensed about these days, because I was approached by someone who has degree in nutrition. He approached me yesterday and said that yes, as you said that these days people who get their transformation done, they feel that they can actually give advices to people, and you may have came across so many Instagrammer
Hmm.
uh, who have done their transformation and are now providing fat loss guide or training guide or diet plan to people as well. I want to request people that do not follow these people and do not take training guide or diet plan from them, because your body has different medical history behind it, family history behind it, different
Exactly.
deficiencies. Everything is different. Your
Mm-hmm.
lifestyle and all these things matter. And someone who has degree in nutrition and someone who's actually a trainer can actually design a correct thing for you. Not anybody who has just done a transformation is
Totally.
your teacher. And I
Totally.
feel that I have a degree in science. I feel myself I cannot go for it because I have a degree in microbiology, not in nutrition. So
Mm-hmm.
I can do that for you. And I say this honestly to people. And one more thing I will tell you that as Instagram is not something I do for business.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm connected with some brands, that is only because I believe in them. I have a brand of protein, I have a brand of supplements, I have a brand of food chain, and these are the things I'm actually utilizing every day. I've been approached by many brands to do a post for single time or you know
Mm-hmm.
and I tell you honestly, I had just 15 to 16K followers, and somebody was asking me to do a post on headphones which I could not relate to.
Hmm.
Like I just declined that offer, and she gave me this example that someone, I cannot take the name of that Instagrammer, that she's having around 250K followers and she's doing it for free. I thought like I said that I cannot do it because I cannot relate. I don't think so that my followers will relate to it. They will
Exactly.
definitely gonna feel I'm going to do is just for the benefit of headphones or any product. I do not do that way. I whoever approaches me to promote their product, I want to relate to that product. I want to relate. I want to try it on myself, and then I want to recommend people. And whenever I recommend people, I just recommend it. I do not say that you have to have it
Exactly.
because everybody's lifestyle is different.
Exactly. So, guys, if you can learn two things from this podcast, first, just don't follow randomly any fit person because their diet, if they say their diet works on them, it might just work on them or few others. But like your body is different, so just go with science. Find someone who can design your programs, your workout, or anything as per you, not just the other fit guy who is there on Instagram who got fit by his
I
diet.
want to add one thing over here,
Yeah.
and everybody has to realize that whenever you're hitting gym or any kind of workout, you have to have right diet along with it, and you have to have enough sleep with it. These
Hmm.
three things will ultimately give you results,
Exactly.
not a single thing. Sometimes people just go for diet and not training. Sometimes people just hit gym and eating everything, and sometimes people are not having sleep enough. So these three things when comes together, it will give you results in months, not in weeks or days. So you have to think that way.
Exactly. And other thing you guys
Thank
need
you.
to look forward for is just don't go ahead with any random product, like any random thing that you cannot stand by and start promoting it because it's in barter or even if the company is paying it. If it's not something you can stand by or if it's not something you will recommend to your little brother, little sister or a best friend, then it's not the product for your followers because they are the people who have eventually like help you grow. So don't give them like don't shove any brand deal on in front of their faces. So yeah, you said that you take professional photographers and all. Do you think it's like
Mhm.
mandatory, Priya, that like to get good photographers or good photographs for Instagram to grow?
I want to tell you something about how I got this idea actually. I was approached by some brands who wanted me to like do one post and post a picture next day. As I
Hmm.
said that I'm a working person, Monday to
Hmm.
Friday I have a job. So initially I when I started my Instagram, I was fantasized with this thing initially that okay, somebody's approaching me. I'm getting Instagram, but I couldn't by God grace take that what I would say offer. Like
Hmm.
I had to refuse it because I could not follow the timelines they were asking me to do, because
Hmm.
whatever time I have is just on Saturday, Sunday. As I said, that I have to give priority to my work, my profession,
Exactly,
and
exactly.
then my training. Instagram is just to motivate people, and now I'm sharing my life with them. So then I was approached. So I was not taking brands just for one time because of that thing initially. But then when I started getting good response from my followers, I was getting many messages from, especially from people who see me, who has seen me from past few months. Then I realized that I have a job, I'm earning good money, so I should not be greedy in becoming an Instagrammer, and let me just motivate people. So what happened was I was being approached by many photographers for photo shoots. So I used to give them a time on Saturdays and Sundays, that I only have time on Saturdays and Sundays, and I want to quote something over here,
Hmm.
that I feel that I am not somebody sane that have some idea behind of noble. I'm not a noble person. What I'm
Hmm.
saying is, what I'm trying to say is that I am growing as an Instagram as well. As I
Hmm.
said, that initially I was fantasized with the idea that okay, Instagram is a nice thing, but later on I felt and realized that let it be just a platform for motivation. So
Exactly.
when I Yes. So when I was being approached by many photographers for doing a photo shoot for them,
Hmm.
and I met many photographers of different genres. Somebody is trained in street photography, somebody is a wedding photographer, somebody is a fitness photographer. They have different
Hmm.
specialization, and I was so much happy with that idea that I am actually somewhere able to join hands in a collaboration with the photographers who wants to build their Instagram page or who wants to come out in a different genre, because they
Right.
have their hands trained in different genres. So I love to work with different photographers. So getting good professional photograph in the end is just the result of that collaboration. I do not have time in during my Monday to Friday. I'm actually
Hmm.
honestly I tell you that I have around 10 to 12 photographers listed down, and every Saturday Sunday I give time to those photographers
Wow,
and I get
that's
my
good.
photographs done. And uh, so my Instagram speaks now about two things, that I've been complained by I think my followers had this complaint that I'm not posting my workout videos and photographs which I'm doing literally in the gym. And I have given because I'm a fitness enthusiast, I'm supposed to do that. I totally understand that, but
Exactly.
I'm not a bodybuilder. As I said, that when I'm working in office, I cannot literally click a picture working in the office. And when I'm hitting the gym, I am actually having 1 to 2 hours in the gym, and I concentrate upon my workout, not
Exactly,
taking picture
because
with my side.
I personally believe, and I have seen that thing. Like even when I used to use, like I had some kind of deal with some app where I was supposed to record workout, and it affected my workout in a really, like, you think that it's just 10-second story. No, it's not. Like there are so many things that goes behind it, so many retakes. So it
Yes.
kind of messes with your workout whether you want it or not. Like it goes
Yes,
over
yes.
there.
During your workout, it's your mind and muscle coordination which has to go, and I do not like to have my camera around me. During Saturday, Sundays, when I have my work shoots, I do it with different photographers, and that is a collaboration. I actually want that people should notice these photographers. I mention their name in my caption, and I tag them so that people should get to know about these photographers as well, because they're reaching me out for this thing only. They are trained in some other genre, and they are trying to have their hands on in fitness as well. So that is the collaboration I'm working with them. It's just that way. So I have the professional pictures at the end of it, this collaboration.
Okay, great, great.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, like, are the struggles of being women in fitness industry, and that too, like, again, getting on social media? Do you think, like, you get a lot of negativity, or do you have to deal with that kind of negativity?
Um, as a woman, I say that. No, I'm not being approached by any negativity. Yeah, definitely there is some molestation I feel in
Mm-hmm.
Instagram, because I've been approached by different people. I actually have 10 to 15 DMs every day who just want to have chat with me or talk to me. And I have actually experienced sometimes people ask me a question like, I need a training, I'm a cancer patient, I need to talk to you about this, and I reply them. But later on, after 5 to 6 messages, they speak about the same thing, that can you provide us your number because we want to talk to you, I want to be friend with you. I'm definitely Instagram and I'm a friend with you on Instagram, but this page is not that I want to, being approached. And if I am not actually replying them back, then they start humiliating at the
Exactly,
end.
because you cannot,
Yes,
like, as a woman, you cannot be someone who can be humble while replying to people. Then you think, like, in first two messages, they are someone genuine and you should be humble to reply to your
yes,
followers. But then again, like, if
yes.
you don't, then again it's a issue, and if you do, then again it's a issue. So it's a very messed up, and it's very hard to judge, like, who is who.
Yeah, I actually do not have enough time to handle my Instagram. During my morning time, during my cardio, I put my picture. I actually have a discipline in handling my Instagram as well. Like I put up my picture by 9 or 10 in the morning, and the stories in the morning, and maybe during my lunch break, one story, and during evening. That is the way my Instagram. Anybody can see what is the thing, what are the things I'm going on. So what I'm want to say that I'm not actually getting so much negativity on Instagram. I'm very lucky. I said that in just a time span of 5 to 6 months, I have got quite a lot number of followers on Instagram. There is a negativity when people compare me with the foreigner athletes, saying that they have a good abs, they have good body, but you don't have that. Because as I said, it's just been 6 months only, and I am happy the place I am, and it will take me 1 to 2 years to build that body. Plus, um, there are many things which matters. It's genetics and your lifestyle. I've been a vegetarian throughout my life, and when I started my training seriously in Feb 2018, I've been a hardcore non-vegetarian after that because I wanted to be a fitness athlete so badly, and I wasn't able to get the results from vegetarian diet. Although I'm not saying against anything about vegetarian diet, but that wasn't working for me. So
It
yeah,
depends, like,
that's
because
basic.
it depends. Because, like, I
Yeah, so that is
personally.
the negativity I get from people these days, that you don't have that good body as compared to other foreign athletes, but they
Yeah,
have a lot of hard work behind that, many years, different diet, different genetics. So
exactly.
I won't
Because
say,
the
yeah,
thing is, like, diet, any diet works. It's not much about, like, if you know what you are eating and what's the right way to do it, even vegan diet
yeah,
works, vegetarian works,
yeah,
non-vegetarian
yeah. But it
works, but
wasn't
it's,
working for me.
yeah,
Yeah, because of my lifestyle and my genetics. I said that uh,
it depends
genetics
on
also
people
matters
to
a
people, yeah.
lot.
Yeah, it
Yeah, yeah.
depends on your body and everything. So, what advice would you give to, like, women who go to gym and all, and they are approached not for weight training, or they are advised other than weight training, they go for, they people go like, you should do dance or Zumba or cardio and not go for weight training, because that's, like, that's there in a
Yes,
lot.
and that is the thing I was also being said during my initial working out days. Actually, that is very strange. I'm very lucky that I have very good parents, and they always been motivating me. My father doesn't ask me a question if you had good food, if you went to sleep or anything. He just asked me, "Did you hit gym today?" He
Wow.
asked me this question since past 5 to 6 years. I'm telling you honestly, and he totally understands this thing. So women definitely needs to have weight training. I'm telling you this thing over here, that have you ever noticed that men after 30 to 40 are at their best? They don't grow that older so easily. But women, on the contrary, after 30 tends to have aging effects on their body. Why? In India, why it happens? Because women doesn't take enough of protein in their body, in their diet, for the muscle building up. And for muscle buildup, I definitely want to quote somewhere over here that testosterone is the main hormone which actually help male to get that bodybuilder kind of muscles, and that is the only myth.
Mm-hmm.
When somebody stop you to go to gym and have weight training, they actually imagine you with muscles like a bodybuilder has. Even
Mm-hmm.
men cannot develop those muscles so easily, even after many years of training. You cannot compare yourself with Sergey or some other bodybuilder.
Mm-hmm.
Women are afraid that if I hit gym and do weight training, or they've been guided that way, that if you go hit gym and have weight training, you will be gaining muscle
Mm-hmm.
like bodybuilders. It's not like that. You need basic muscle mass in your body to hold your skeleton, to have that collagen in your body, for the skin elasticity, and to look younger for the longer age. I want to say something over here. When we are children, our parents take so much care of ourselves, provide nourishing, giving us the nourished food, taking care of everything. Like we should have every nutrition in our diet. But once we grow up, we do not take care of that. That how much protein, carbs, fat, and water intake we should have. That totally matters. So women should understand that weight training is so important because that will help you to gain muscle. Just hitting Zumba and doing cardio will not help you to lose fat also, because women think that we need to lose fat and cardio is a thing for it. It is not like that. Even weight training helps you more to burn fat and gain much muscle, so you have a well toned body. So yes,
Exactly.
women should go for weight training.
Okay, women, are you listening? Go for that. Just don't stop there. Okay, we are here on our last two questions. First question I have is your favorite influencer, like the one you get influenced by
On Instagram,
on anywhere, whichever platform you like.
I totally love Michi Pichi.
Okay.
She is a fitness enthusiast and she has an amazing body, and I totally love her. She's a fitness model, but I feel that I aim to have a body mm,
Mm-hmm.
like her sometime in future. Yeah.
Right.
I think in world, but in India, I totally love Sonali Swami. I have
Mm-hmm.
met her twice in my lifetime, and she's so humble, and she's a mother of two kids, and yet at the age of 43 she has energy of 20-year old, and she looks like a 20 years old girl, and I totally love her. She's an
Yeah,
inspiration
she's
for me.
really amazing.
Yeah.
And she's really down to earth. Like anytime you buzz her, she'll
Yes.
reply and everything. She's really good.
Yeah, I tell you what, I met her first time in Chandigarh. She was at the event. I was nothing that point of time. I just, I attended a fitness event and she met me there. And last month in October, I was invited by the Health Fit to represent them as an athlete. And she recognized me and she called me like she knew me since many ages. Like, how are you? How you doing? You remember me and all that. And she's very down to earth. She's
Yeah,
really
she's really
very
amazing.
yeah.
And last question would be tips that you want to give to people who want to make it big on social media, because you have been getting a lot of followers. So any tips like you think that can work for anyone, that take your tip.
I think I am going good on Instagram, maybe because I do not take it too seriously. I'm
Hmm.
not relying on Instagram only. I have a work to do. My first priority is my job, and second is my fitness dream, which I want to do. But if you are on Instagram, just try to be honest with people, and just do not, I don't know, sometimes people just want to blog and work on Instagram for business to that is also good for them if it is working for them. But for me I guess I want to tell you that if you want to be good on Instagram, I guess you should be honest to people in general world also love you, because only if you are honest with them. And that is the thing with Instagram as well, because people nowadays are very intelligent. They know um,
When you are trying to
how
fake
Instagram is
it.
also working. Yeah, when you're trying to fake it, when you're honest or not, and just Just be yourself. That happens, and that help everywhere to you, not on Instagram only, in the real world as well.
Okay, great. So, guys, yeah, we have today with us Pia Singh. Her Instagram ID, her Facebook, everything is mentioned below in the link. If you guys want to check her profile out, follow her, uh, go ahead and do that. It's everything is mentioned in the link below. And thank you, Pia. Thank you so much for doing this podcast with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Oh,
for having me.
thank you.
Thank you.